Welcome back to Reviews Inside TV, your go-to spot for honest, hands-on, no-nonsense product reviews that cut through the noise and get to what actually matters. Today, we're looking at a kitchen gadget that claims to give you crispy, crunchy fried food without the oil, the mess, or the lingering smell. It's called the Dash Compact Air Fryer Oven Cooker, and while it might look small, it's promising some big-time convenience in a very compact package. So let's find out if this pint-sized fryer is actually worth your counter space, or if it's just another gimmick in a crowded category. The Dash Compact Air Fryer uses AirCrisp technology to cook your favorite foods with hot air instead of oil, which, according to the brand, can reduce fat content by up to 80%. It features a 2-quart non-stick basket, an auto shut-off function for safety, temperature control, and a built-in timer. On paper, it's built for quick meals and small portions, ideal for dorm rooms, apartments, or anyone cooking for 1 or 2 people. And the big promise here is convenience. Pop in your food, turn the dial, and you're eating crispy French fries or chicken wings in less time than it takes to preheat a traditional oven. That's a strong claim, especially for folks juggling busy schedules or tight kitchen spaces. In real-world use, setup is instant, literally. Unbox, plug in, and it's ready. No complex buttons, no app pairing, no learning curve. The 2 knobs, one for time and one for temperature, are self-explanatory. I tested it out with frozen fries, chicken tenders, and even some brownie bites to see how well it handled different textures and cook times. Fries came out golden with a crunchy finish in about 10 minutes at 400 refers. Chicken tenders were cooked through with surprisingly even browning. The brownie bites? Slightly uneven, but still gooey in the middle and crisp around the edges. Cleanup was hassle-free thanks to the non-stick basket, though you'll want to hand wash it to extend its life. It's not a powerhouse, but it's functional and more than capable for small batch cooking. Now let's talk about what this little air fryer does well. It's compact, which makes it perfect for kitchens where space is at a premium. It heats up fast, meaning you're cooking in a fraction of the time compared to traditional ovens. The manual dials are simple and tactile, no fumbling with touchscreens. Plus, it's genuinely quiet while running, which you can't say about all air fryers in this range. On the flip side, that 2-quart basket isn't going to cut it if you're cooking for more than 1 or 2 people. You'll be doing multiple batches, especially for anything bigger than snacks. Also, there's no shake reminder or preheat indicator, which can lead to slight inconsistencies if you're not paying close attention. And because it lacks digital precision, your timing may need a bit of trial and error at first. Before we go further, if you've made it this far and you're enjoying the vibe here at Reviews Inside TV, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and smash that bell so you never miss an honest breakdown on the next gadget that hits the market. Trust me, your future purchases will thank you. When it comes to value for money, the Dash Compact Air Fryer holds its ground in the $40 to $60 range, depending on where you buy. At that price, you're paying for simplicity, portability, and ease of use, not bells and whistles. If you're looking at this versus something like the Instant Vortex Mini or the Chefman Turbo Fry, you'll notice the Dash feels a bit more stripped down. But that's also its strength. It doesn't try to do too much. It nails the basics. However, if you're willing to bump your budget just a little higher, you could get digital controls or a larger capacity, which might be worth it depending on your needs. Compared to the Instant Vortex Mini, which is also compact but offers digital presets and a preheat indicator, the Dash feels more analog and hands-on. The Vortex Mini has a slightly larger 2.6-quart capacity and tends to cook a bit more evenly due to more advanced airflow design. On the other hand, the Chefman Turbo Fry also has a 2-quart model but lacks the Dash's stylish design and tends to run louder. So if noise and aesthetics matter, Dash wins. If cooking flexibility is your priority, competitors offer more for just a few dollars extra. Build-wise, the Dash uses plastic housing with a matte finish that doesn't attract fingerprints, which is a nice touch. The interior basket coating feels well applied and resistant to flaking with normal use. While it's not built like a tank, it doesn't feel flimsy either. And based on consumer feedback and Dash's track record with small kitchen appliances, the unit tends to hold up decently over time with regular cleaning and non-abrasive use. This isn't the kind of product that's meant to last a decade, but with good care, it should comfortably last a few years without issues. Customer support hasn't been personally tested in this case, but Dash as a brand has a fairly positive reputation for handling inquiries and offering accessible documentation. The product also comes with a recipe guide, which, while basic, is helpful for first-timers. It adds just a little more confidence for people who are new to air frying. So what's the final word on the Dash compact air fryer? It's a strong choice for solo eaters, small households, or anyone just dipping their toes into the air fryer world. It's user-friendly, space-efficient, and quick to deliver results without a complicated setup or steep learning curve. It's not going to replace your oven, and it's definitely not meant for entertaining big crowds, but for snacks, sides, and quick weeknight meals, it gets the job done. No fuss, no drama. If you're looking for precision, presets, or larger capacity, you'll find better options with a slightly higher investment. But if you want something simple, affordable, and compact, this one checks the right boxes. Thanks for spending a few minutes with us here at Reviewsinside TV. You'll find the link to grab the Dash compact air fryer in the comments box. Got questions or want to share your own experience with this model? Drop your thoughts below. We'd love to hear what you think. Until next time, keep cooking smart and shopping smarter. This is Reviewsinside TV, where your next favorite product finds you.